everybody, welcome to a new video. My name is Kim Miller and I run a bit of a fashion Instagram and online presence called Rainy Day Rags. I also do vlogging. Typically my vlogs are more lifestyle oriented adventures and stuff, but occasionally I will do a full-on like fashion video, and this is one such video. So if you're into fashion, or if you would like to go on hikes, or if you're curious about what I do around my condo, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It is 8 p.m. on a Monday in Seattle, so I apologize if the lighting is a little weird. It's pitch black outside. I do apologize if it's not ideal. Today I want to take you through a bunch of the clothing that I have been purchasing over the last few weeks. I did a lot of online ordering and it's all here, and I'm going to take you through it. I've got stuff from Zara. I've got a bunch of stuff I ordered off of the Outnet, including some Chloe. I've got a skirt from Anthropologie, and I've got a couple of other odds and ends that I've picked up at Nordstrom Rack, which is like one of my favorite places to shop because I like a discount. So I will jump right into it, starting with this sweater. I actually just picked this up on Friday and I have already worn it like pretty much every day because I'm obsessed with it. I'm a big fan of mixing prints. I actually did a video on how to mix prints, and I talk a little bit about mixing polka dots with other checks or plaids or kind of any number of different prints. So I thought it would be really fun to add this into my wardrobe. I do have like a black and white checked mini skirt, A-line mini skirt that I got from Topshop that I wore it with the other day. I have, what did I do with that? I also have this, it doesn't look like much, but it's this pencil skirt from Lithe is the brand, and I've had this for probably at least 6 years. So I wore it with this pencil skirt the other day, tucked in. So I've just been wearing this with basically all of my skirts, but you could wear it equally with jeans or really anything. You can pretty much wear, I mean, it's a sweater, you can wear it with anything. But it's really cute. It does go down to the hip in all reality, so it's about here on me. And it's just the softest material. It's so soft and cozy, and it's really like lightweight and thin, so it's great for layering if you wanted to wear it under a blazer or another jacket or something. This is really great, and it was 20 bucks. So like, super happy with it. It's from TAHARI. And I'm not sure if TAHARI is part of Ellie Tahari's brand. I'm really not sure. I tried to do a little bit of research and I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, it's well made, super soft, just like my new favorite thing. So this is the first one I picked up, $20 TAHARI sweater from Nordstrom Rack. It is online. I will do everything I can to link things below. Some of it, because it's discount, it might be like last season, but if I can find it online, I'll link it below. This next sweater, I also found at Nordstrom Rack, and it's a little different, but I have been wanting to try this kind of exaggerated off-the-shoulders trend in the sweater. Again, I think this is maybe a little trendier than I would normally go for, but I'm going to try this on, and I have a skirt that I'm going to try it on with, so I will show this to you in just a minute, but it's kind of more of an acrylic feeling sweater, not my favorite feel, but I just really wanted to try this like off the shoulder kind of exaggerated shoulder thing. I see it on a lot of Isabel Marant stuff, which is fuzzy. I see it on a lot of Isabel Marant, and I see it on, I think, some Ulla Johnson, and I really like the look of their stuff, but I don't know that it's my personal style. You know, when you like see something you really like, want to figure out how you can incorporate it into your style, but it has to feel true to you. You can't just, like, I like playing with trends, but I'm not somebody who just wears a trend to wear a trend. Okay, this is by Laundry by SHELLI Segal. I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna pair it with this Anthropologie plaid skirt that I found on a whim on Saturday. I was going down to watch The French Dispatch and stopped into Anthropologie really quick because my friend was running late, and I was like, I'll just kill some time, and I found this, and I was like, I must have it. I am obsessed. I have recently discovered that I am a mini skirt kind of a girl. This skirt is great. This is actually from SEGAL. I've had it for about 18 months now, and I love it. It's just slightly too long for my taste. I wish it was just like a little bit shorter. I've thought about getting it hemmed, and I'm just too lazy to do that. This skirt, this mini skirt is like much more my speed. I have great legs in my opinion, and so I just kind of like to show them off. So I'm gonna try that SHELLI laundry sweater with this Anthropologie skirt. I think this will be kind of a fun vibe. Okay, here we go. I looked in my full-length mirror and I think this is a really cute silhouette, but I know there's one vlogger that I follow named Sophie Sohet, and she always says that when she watches her videos back after trying on clothing is like when she really decides if she's going to keep something. So I reserve the right to decide not to keep this once I see the video footage. I might look terrible in it. But yeah, looking in the mirror, I generally think this is really cute. I love the turtleneck. I love a turtleneck in general. I also just think this is kind of a fun silhouette with the shoulders. I'm a little worried that I already have really broad shoulders and not the most hourglass shape, but that might be my own insecurities. Who knows? Who could tell? But yeah, this skirt fits like a dream. It is a size 10, which is, I've been running between an 8 and a 10 lately. It just depends on the brand and the cut of the piece of clothing. So that's generally where I'm in, between an 8 and a 10. This sweater, I believe, is a medium. I don't know, is it too trendy? Like, do we think that this is a silhouette that's gonna stick around, or am I gonna wear this sweater a couple of times for the next 2 years and then like not, and it'll just sit there, or I'll give it away to somebody? I'm not sure. I'm gonna debate about it for a while. Let me know what you think. But the skirt, I love this skirt. I am in love. I love the coloring. I love that it has pockets, that like deep pockets. It's great. It's a perfect length on me. It's very work appropriate. So I am obsessed. This is still available at Anthropologie. It's around $100. The sweater was like 30. And so yeah, just a solid, never gonna go out of style. This is like my favorite. I love these colors. It's just, it's a totally me skirt. So this is my vibe right here. I would also pair it with, I bought, in the last video I showed you, I bought a pair of Dear Francis riding boots, but I would definitely pair this with those as well. They're like really cool riding boots, like flat shoe, awesome. I'll pair something with them later and show them to you in this video again, just in case you didn't watch that video. But yeah, I would also pair these with my riding boots. I could pair them with brown shoes. I could pair them with like anything. But I think this is a super, super fun fall kind of wintry outfit. Okay, next piece. Let's see, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go next? Let's get into this Outnet order. We'll just go with what's on top. Okay, I'm on a mission to find leather pants. I think it's, again, like the shoulders, it's a trend. But I think it's a trend that has more longevity. It's already been around for a number of years. I only see people raving more and more and more about it. Like, leather pants are everywhere. I don't think we're at peak leather pant yet. I had a pair for like 5 years that I picked up in Estonia. And I finally gave them up because they were starting to like lose their coating. They weren't real leather. These are real leather. Or so they say. So I bought 3 pairs of leather pants because I'm trying to find the right pair. These are J brand. They are more of a jean style 5-pocket cut. They did say they're high rise, but I gotta be honest, they look reasonably high rise. I have a long torso, so what people say is high rise is often not a high rise on me. Sometimes it cuts me in places that are more like mid-rise. So we will see if it's actually a high rise on me. They're very like soft. They've got this, I don't know if you can see it all that well, but they've got this detailing on the knee area, standard hem. All of the jeans or all the pants I got are cropped belt loops. Like, this is very much a leather jean cut. So I'm gonna try that on with this sweater and I'll be right back. Wine break. Okay. All right, so like I said, these are the J brand kind of leather jeans, lamb leather. They're the right length, I like that. Well, I wish that they were just slightly shorter actually. I'd like them to be about there. So you can really see my ankle. I think that's a better length for me. These are 29 and they're a little tight. They're also not a true high rise. My tiniest part of my waist is right here. And as you can see, we're nowhere near there. So these do not qualify as a high rise in my world. They're more of a mid rise on me, and that tends to cut my pooch in the wrong spot. So I would say not the best fit for me. I think they are loosening up as they warm up. But yeah, I think they're pretty decent cut. And again, I'm just styling with this sweater that I picked up. They're just too low rise for me. This is definitely not it, but I like the jean style. I think this is a nice casual, but can go really dressy. Like I could definitely throw on a pair of heels and a nice blouse with this, and it would be very like appropriate for dinner out or like a nice office environment. Like these are quite movable, also really very comfortable. Like they're moving really well. So it's just unfortunate. If they were higher up on my waist, fitting where I needed them to, I would probably just have them cropped the way I want them to, or hemmed where I want them to, and I would probably keep them. But they don't fit me in the waist where I need them to. So I think, unfortunately, these are a no. All right. Okay, we'll just keep going down the pile. So this is the second pair that I picked up. These are by Walter Baker, who's a New York designer, kind of an up-and-coming premium designer. I have a really lovely floral blouse from Walter Baker that I really like. Very impressed with the quality of the clothing. But I've noticed their leather is very soft, very supple, uses lambskin primarily, and yeah, uses a number of leathers. But anyway, so these are a pair of leather trousers from him, or from that brand. They have an elasticated back waist, and then this cuffing detail on the bottom of the pant. I'm not a huge fan of that, but we'll see how that works. And then again, they've got this knee stitching here, which I think I've seen on pretty much every pair of leather pants, so I think maybe that there's like a reinforcing thing or something about the way it sits on people's bodies. There's two pockets and this tie waist, and then a zip closure. This waistline looks a lot longer than the J brand, so I'm more optimistic that this will be a high rise. And I'll put on the Walter Baker blouse so you can see the blouse that I have from that brand as well. I've had that for about a year, so I'm gonna pair this with something old. Okay, so here are the Walter Baker pants, the first pair. The third pair is, excuse me, the third pair is also Walter Baker. So these definitely fit much higher, as you can see. They're hitting at the right part of my waist. Also, this is the Walter Baker blouse I mentioned. Yeah, so they're hitting at the right part of my waist. They fit the right length. They're hitting where I want them to. I don't love the cuff detail. I think it's too big. I want just like a regular hem on them. They are not quite as movable as the other ones. I don't feel quite as comfortable. I'm just not in love. They are a little tight initially, but like I said, they're like, as they warm up, they loosen up because they're leather. So yeah, so I'm not in love with them, and I think that for the cost, I need to really love them, and I just am not feeling that. But you could wear them with a number of things. This is also something that could go very casual. Again, I could pair them with that white sneaker, and I could do a hoodie. Like, that's definitely a vlogger look right now. This works, obviously, far more office oriented. You can wear them with a t-shirt and, you know, whatever kicks you wanted to. But yeah, I think for me, just not really suiting my style. I much preferred the jean cut to this. So I think we'll pass, but we'll see what the third pair is like. This is going to be a long video. I'm sorry. Okay, these ones, I think I like the feel of these better than the ones I'm currently wearing. So these are, again, a very high-rise pant. They have this paper bag detailing, which I like. They still have an elastic back area, but it's less elasticated. Oh, is it? No. Yeah, okay, it does have some elastic like at certain points, but the whole waistband isn't elastic. So it has a little bit less of a, this feels a little bit like a jogging pant to me, and I don't like that so much. They are a little bit wider at the bottom, it looks like, but they have a thicker hem. So this is fine, like it's not a cuff, it's a thicker hem versus this being a cuff. I would prefer this or something even thinner than this hemline than I would this cuff. So yeah, slightly different cut. I'm gonna try this on, show you this, and then we're gonna have to like start moving along because it's gonna get late and I wanna go to bed sometimes. Okay, pant number 3. Again, another pair of Walter Bakers. I think these are a 29. I think all 3 were 29s, so 8, 10, depending on the brand. These I like better than the middle pair, the last pair, but I still don't love them. They're quite tight around the waist. They are definitely high enough. They've got this paper bag detail. And I just kind of debate about the paper bag detailing because I think it sometimes makes me look a little chunkier than I like. This area feels very voluminous when it should not feel. Like this is the area I want to be de-emphasized. Right here, this is like my problem area. I want this flattened out and like skimmed over. I don't want it emphasized with a bunch of stuff, and this pleating and these pockets really aren't doing it for me. But yeah, in general, I think these are quite nice. They're the right length. They're a little bit wider than I want, but again, I could have that tailored to my specifications. I think they fit in the bum pretty decently. Pockets are quite deep. I would need to wear different underwear, but they fit all right. I think they're just, like, again, it's this area that I feel self-conscious about, and it's a little restrictive in the waist. So I think they just don't fit the way that I want them to, and I don't think that I'm gonna keep them. They're also like hardest to move in. The J brand really were the most comfortable, I have to admit. These are a no-go, so we're still looking for the leather pant. Okay, so this is another sweater. Again, it's kind of got this like padded, exaggerated shoulder, which I like. And then it's got this mock neck, turtleneck, which I like, and then this lattice detailing on the front. You know, I'm just thinking like over this. I also have like more of a cottony one. I also need to find some more like white shirts. I just don't really have a lot of white button-ups that are good, and this one's kind of getting old, and anyway. So yeah, so I like the concept of this. I've seen several vloggers, bloggers styling sweaters like this in a way that I really like, but again, much like the white sweater with the exaggerated shoulders, not entirely certain it's the trend for me. So it might be something I admire on others, but might not be right for me and my style and my body type. Okay, so part of me likes the look, which is to kind of go for that more like masculine, I would say like almost relaxed academic kind of a vibe. There's a Canadian like Instagrammer woman who I watch who has a very cool, slightly masculine style, and I really love her videos. I'll link her below. I don't know her name, I'm so sorry, but I will link her below in the description box. She's super cool, like her style is awesome, and I kind of want to, I need to study her style more because she does this so well. I think that the concept could work for me. I think this is the wrong sweater vest. I think part of it is the cut isn't working very well, like it's just kind of awkward and sitting over my hip in the wrong way. I think I need a longer white shirt to pull this off. Like I wanna do it, I just need to find the right pieces to do it. It is actually also laundry by SHELLI SEGAL. It was on the same rack, so it was like 30 bucks. It's that similar acrylic material to the white sweater. I believe this is a medium as well. I do like the lattice work. I think this is a nice detail. Okay, the next piece from Outnet, and the most exciting piece, is this pair of Chloe shorts. I really want them to fit. They're so cool. That looks like it's gonna be small. Classic black, high-rise, tailored short. Perfect year-round piece. They're light enough that they could be worn alone in summer, in winter. You can throw them on with tights or leggings and boots. pair them with a blazer, pair them with a sweater, pair them with a blouse, pair them with a button up, pair them with a tank top, like rock a super sexy crop top and these, and a pair of heels for dinner at night. Like, I don't know, they're just like, I think they're a wardrobe staple that I am lacking. I don't really have a lot of shorts, so I'm trying to like find some in the off season. Just like a wardrobe hero. So I really wanted to invest in something I knew was going to be really high quality, and then I found these. They're a size French 40, so fingers crossed, but this is what the size guide on Outnet told me to order. So I'm gonna try this on, and I'm gonna pair it with another thing that I bought from Zara. We're finally getting into Zara. I ordered a lot from Zara. I think there's 10 things in here. So I picked up 3 black blazers from Zara, and I'm gonna try them on with the Chloe shorts because that's like the look I'm going for. So I need a blazer for that look, and like a million other things. So let's start with this one. And this is instantly not my favorite. I don't love the feel of this material. It's a little, it's not a great feel. And I kind of hate those buttons. You can always have the buttons replaced, so don't let the buttons on something deter you. It's very easy to take this to like a laundry, like a dry cleaner, and have them change those out. That's nothing. Don't be deterred by buttons. If you don't like them, change them. It's got shoulder pads. It is a really long line, and that's what drew me to it. I thought this could be really cool. Might, on a brave day, if I get like a really pair of short biker shorts, I could potentially wear just this and the biker shorts, which is also a look that I like, but not necessarily one that I've rocked or have felt super comfortable rocking or have reason to rock, because I live in Seattle and I already, in my kind of half-ass attempts at fashion, am dressier than most people here. So it's not something you see on the streets most days. But anyway, I digress. Let me try on the Chloe shorts and this like long line blazer and see how that works out. I instantly dislike this blazer. Like, I didn't like it when I picked it up, and I really don't like it now. Not only is it a different material than the Chloe pant, and so like the blacks don't match, it's just not like a nice material in my opinion, and it's too tight in the shoulders anyway. So I think the length of it is cool, like it does the thing I kind of wanted it to do with the short. And I think that I will still want to find a long line blazer at some point, but this is definitely not that blazer. So then the Chloe shorts. They're so tight. I'm barely fitting into these. They are a very snug 40. I would definitely need to size up. But they're like pretty great. I mean, if I like really suck it in, and maybe if I like never ate again, which is not an option, but they're such nice pants. They're a wool blend. They're like a perfect length for the office too, because sometimes shorts get really short and then your butt's hanging out, but this is like a good length. I feel comfortable in this, especially with like in the winter with tights and a pair of boots. I feel very comfortable in that. I think that they would be great additions to my closet. They're just so tight. There's no room for me to eat and barely breathe. I wish there was a 42. But let me, so I think I'm gonna see if I can, maybe Nordstrom would have somebody who could do it, or maybe there's a tailor who can do it. I might take them to a tailor and see if we can find a way to make it work, because I would really like to be able to keep these. They're really nice. Okay, moving on. More blazers. Woo. Okay. Sorry, there's lots of tags. This is a really nice material. So whereas the other blazer was not great, this is lovely. Yeah, I like those buttons. Okay, yeah, so this is one I picked because I thought it looked really smart. Almost Balmain, which is a blazer I would love to get, but again, I don't have $2,000 to spend on a blazer. Although, that wouldn't be a bad investment. A Balmain blazer would be a great investment. My mom would never agree with that. Anyway, okay, so this is a nice blazer. That is double-breasted. Obviously, I would style it a little bit differently. I don't typically button up my blazers anyway, so. Yeah, what do we think of this? This is a lot closer. Still not quite the same black on black, but a lot closer in terms of the Chloe black and texture and this black and texture. This is a lot closer than the other one. I quite like it. It's nice in the shoulders. What do we think? It's got a lot of padding right here. Yeah, okay. Let me run and take a quick look in my mirror so that I can tell what I feel. Okay, yeah, I really like this. This looks great. I feel very, like, badass in this. This is a keeper. So there's blazer number 2. These Chloe shorts are slowly loosening up, but we're just not gonna get there. And I can guarantee you, I'm not gonna be dropping down another dress size anytime soon. Okay, third blazer. So this is another nice material, much nicer than the first one, not as nice as the second one, but it's just meant to do, it's a different kind of material meant to do a different silhouette structure. So not surprised there. This is much more of a relaxed fit blazer. Think more like the Sink Acept Chloe blazer, but a lot less expensive. I think these blazers were around $70 or $80. So they are much cheaper. Like they're cheap blazers, but as far as blazers go, but they're nice quality. I love the 3/4 sleeves. I always roll up my sleeves, so this is already done. It doesn't actually button. It's meant to be loose and open. This is far more like the pockets here, but this is far more casual, more laid back. This and this black, maybe not again the best combo. I like both of them. I think I might keep both of them because they do very different things. And I feel like a black blazer is such a staple, it doesn't hurt to have a couple of different silhouettes in your basic blazer colors. Okay, let's get a whole new outfit. Full Zara look. This cropped jacket, I just was so drawn to it. 1, the color, I love it. I am a huge sucker for this color. 2, I just loved the texture of it. I thought it was such an interesting piece. I don't own a cropped jacket, anything like this. I'm also a big fan of a military cut, so I like the epaulettes that are on the side here. I love this kind of, I just love this style. I think this is a really cool jacket and super drawn to it. It fits really nicely. And I think it could be dressed up, dressed down. I think it's a fairly timeless silhouette. And you know, like that's one of the nice things about shopping at Zara. Sometimes you can lean into some of the pieces that you might be like not ready to invest fully in, but you want to try. This mini skirt, I really love mini skirts, like I've said. I really like the zipper details on this. It's very short. It's much shorter than my other mini skirts. Like the other one was down to here and it was far more comfortable for me. Like I really don't think that I could comfortably sit in this without ass touching chair, to be honest. So I think it might be a little too short, but I really do like it. I think it's a really cute mini skirt, and the mini is on its way back. I probably have worn things this short to the office before without really realizing it, but I mean, it probably isn't much. The Chloe shorts are probably just as short, but they don't feel as short. I don't know why that is. What else? Well, we'll just start. This looks cozy. This looks really cozy. I'm gonna try this on next. I ordered a lot from Zara that was a little out of my comfort zone. So a lot of these last few Zara pieces are going to be like very on the edge for me. I am more comfortable in jeans than I am in flowy dresses, and This is really just an oversized sweater dress. I'm not sure it's my style, but I thought I would try it on and see if I could figure out how to wear it. I can tell you already that this is just not something that I will be wearing. The way it was styled on the Zara website, she was just kind of wearing it loosely, like probably with some sneakers. And it looked really cool on her. It's not something that I feel comfortable in. I was playing with a couple of belts, trying to see if maybe cinching it in, but that didn't feel quite like it made sense for this particular piece. And I just, like, this isn't a silhouette that I, like, it's not really me. Moving on to another dress. Let's try this one. This is also potentially a not me thing, but I thought I would try it. It looks super comfy. Feels comfy. So this is just a midi dress. This could be kind of cool. I can see this being great layered over sweaters, or in winter you can wear this with like sweaters and cardigans, or in summer just on its own, maybe with like a slip on. It's very sheer. You're gonna have to wear something underneath this for sure. But this could be a nice year-round piece. Hopefully it has a little bit more shape than this one. Okay, I like this a lot better than I liked the sweater dress, or the sweatshirt dress. I still don't think it's quite what I'm looking for. I mean, I wasn't really looking for anything specific. I just wanted to try it. I don't think it's something that I would wear a lot. It's more summery for me. Like, this would be cute in summer. And I think I would want a different belt. Balmain just came out with a collection of belts that I'm like really looking to. But with some sneakers and like a cute belt or something else, I don't know, you could definitely wear this in summer. It's just not really a wintry dress, and I think it's, I mean, I also definitely need different like undergarments for this thing. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I just don't think it's really doing what I want. I don't like it enough to keep it. This is the most like the Anthropologie one I have because it's a bit more form-fitting. It's this brown and white. I'm trying to find more like neutrals and browns to bring into my closet because I was going through it the other day and I was like, I have so much black. So much black. And I like color, and I want to like work on bringing in more browns and neutrals. So I thought I would try this one, but it looks a lot like a Van shoe to me. Not bad, it's just not sure if the print is my thing, but I want to try it, so I'm trying it. But let's put on what I'll call the Vans dress. Okay, so this is much more the silhouette that I prefer with a midi dress. I like things that are just a bit more figure hugging. I just think that this is maybe not, again, like I said, I love the silhouette, but I don't think I love the pattern or print on this. Just not me. I just don't feel like it's my vibe. So I'm probably gonna return this dress, but gonna be looking for midi dresses in this silhouette, this like more figure hugging silhouette, because that I really do like this silhouette, just not the print. And then I forgot that I had picked up these new, I don't know if you can see them very well, but they're these SEGAL camel colored ankle boots. I ordered them in, I think, a European 41 or an American 10, which is my usual street size shoe. I do find that in European shoes, I need to go up to a 10 and a half or even an American 11, so like a 41, 41 and a half. I need to size up in these. They're about a half a size too small, and they're a little difficult to walk in. They're also leather soled, which is nice, like it's very nice. But in Seattle, that would need to be, you'd need a rubber cover because of the streets and how slick they are, and how, like, they just, leather soles they just don't last here. So I would put plastic to protect the soles, but these are really nice boots. The leather is really, really nice. I'm gonna return them. Debate on if I wanna order a size up. They might not even have them in a size up. Second to last dress. Oh my God, so close. Is this mustard colored sort of chiffon-y one. Again, a midi dress, a more flowy style. I didn't really realize it when I bought it, but there's like this huge smocking panel which I am not a gigantic fan of, but maybe it will fit in a flattering way. Usually it doesn't. And then it's also got smocking here. So I'm not a huge smock fan, but I love this color. So maybe this will work. This would actually be great with these SEGAL boots. This is like a nice color combo that I can definitely get behind. All right, so I don't like the smocking. I wouldn't mind it so much if it was just like a little bit here that kind of sat at my natural waistline, but it goes all the way up, just like almost under my bust and over the widest part of my rib cage. And then there's this little, sorry, the battery died mid-sentence. Okay, so there's this little seaming on the side that is hitting at like the widest part of my rib cage, and that is not doing anything to flatter my figure in my opinion. And it's just, it's too much smocking. Like if it was just a little bit, I could do something about that. I could hide it with a belt. It would be more flattering, but this is just, it's not helping me at all. And while I like the color, I just don't think the cut in general works for me very well. I would maybe want a little bit more volume in the skirt, maybe like a couple more pleats so it was just a little bit flowier. It's not as flowy as I would like it to be. It's a pass. It's a pretty hard pass. But I love the color. I love the color, and somebody else might be more flattered by this smocking, seaming thing, but it's not going to be me. On a side note, these SEGAL boots are starting to loosen up a little bit, so I do think a size up is probably still necessary, but they're getting more comfortable as they warm up. So this is the last dress, and I love this dress. I hope it fits. It is super sexy. It's a red dress with these cutouts. I have a black dress that also has side cutouts from Zara this last year, and I love it. It's very figure hugging and very long, like just above the ankle. So it's not quite a maxi, but it's not really a midi either, based on the model. And it's got these great like boob cutouts detailing. I think this could be a really cool holiday like party dress, maybe like a New Year's dress. Never too early to start looking. Okay, well, last but certainly not least is this red dress. I feel very sexy, and thank God for the skims, because they are doing the most for me right now. This is a large. All of the Zara pieces I ordered are large, and for the most part they all fit. I think I could size up in this. I think it might be a little loose up here then, but it's quite tight through the hip. And like a little restricting in terms of mobility and movement in the hip area. So I think I would rather size up and figure out how to deal with the rest of that. But it's pretty sexy. So, yeah, pretty great. I think this dress was like 60 or 70 bucks. And yeah, you're gonna want shapewear for sure. I really like it. I think I'm gonna try and see if they have an extra large in one of the Seattle Zaras. We'll see. I'm gonna think about it. Let me know what you think of this dress, especially if you've made it this far. Like, comment on the red dress. If you've watched the whole video, if you're this far, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this dress. What are your favorite pieces? What should I keep? What shouldn't I keep? Like, let me know what you think, because you know you're here. So you've seen it all. I would value your input. Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's everything I ordered, and like I said, everything will be linked below. I'll give you my sizing and stuff, and everything that I ordered. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching this video. Again, subscribe, watch my other videos. They're not all fashion videos, so if you're not, like, I don't know why you'd be watching it this far if you're not into fashion, but you know, if you are into fashion, and you really want to kind of see how I style all the pieces you saw in this haul that I keep, go and check me out on Instagram. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get myself out of this dress because I'm really not able to like breathe comfortably, and it's almost 10 o'clock at night, and I really just want a sweatshirt and some pajama pants. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time around. Have a great night.